Ses. Ses. Selamlar arkadaşlar. Şöyle görevlerden bu arada başta şeye bakalım. Şöyle oyunculardan şu Musabaga ödülü gelmiş. Bever Jones'la İngiltere'ye İspanya finali çıktı. İngiltere'ye birlikte. Bu şeyi kazanan, finali kazanan aleykümselam lazımlı kalan finali kazanan İspanya ya da İngiltere olursa bu kartlardan biri 97 olacak ya da 98 olacak. Şu ödül bilgilerine bakalım. Hata oluştu diyor. Hata oluştu diyor. Ödül bilgilerini göstermiyor. Şuradan biyografiye bakalım ya da ek bilgiye bakalım. Artı 2 gen alacakmış. 98 olacakmış. 5'e 5 ve artı 1 de oyun tarzı olacak. Yani 4 gen 5 playstyle olacak. 27 Temmuz'dan itibaren yükseltmeler alınabilecek diyor. 27 Temmuz'dan itibaren yükseltmeler alınabilecek diyor. Yani bunu yapın arkadaşlar. 2 tane kartı da yapın. Yani sonuçta ikisinden de yani bir tane 96'lık oyuncunuz olacak. Bir tane 98'lik oyuncunuz olacak yani. Yaparsanız iyi olur. Abartı bir kart. Aynen yani çok iyi olmuş. İspanya finale çıktığı için Alman oyuncular da vardı bende. Şöyle kadrodan pardon arkadaşlar. Şöyle kadrodan bakayım. Alman oyuncu vardı. Bu FUTTIES kupa kadromuz. Alman oyuncular kaldı. Ve Athena 97 oldu. Gördüğünüz gibi 5 tane de playstyle var. Trivela ve Plese Arapas teknik seri. Arkadaşlar yani siz yokken izlemeye yeni başlayan arkadaşlar varsa Davis'i yaptık. Kadro kurma görevlerinden SPC olarak. Declan Rice'ı yaptık. Yine aynı şekilde Suker'i yaptık. İşte Lundqvist'i de iyidir kardeşim sağ olasın. Lundqvist de aynı şekilde 95 iken yaptım SPC olarak. 97 oldu. Eyvallah Nermin. Teşekkürler. Başka söyleyeceğim başka yani yaptığımız SPC'ler görünür zaten. Şu Alman oyuncular kaldı. Minge finale çıkamadığı için 96'da kaldılar. Bu da 96'da kaldı Fransa. Buradaki Alman oyuncu da Dabriz'de kaldı ama 5 playstyle oldu çeyrek final oynadığı için. O şekilde. İyidir arkadaşlar, hoş geldiniz. Gelenler için. Bu şekilde arkadaşlar. Tamam, sen git. Bu şekilde Douglas'i de yaptık. Ve kupa oynayacağız. Haydi bakalım başlayalım. Evet, devam ediyoruz. O MS çok kötü. 70 MS var. Evet, Juventus İtalyan kadrosu kurmuş. Alman var. Brezilyalı var. Vinicius çıkarmış.
Spinazzola. This is Müller. Well, a promising move from the Rockets. Excellent defending. El Shaarawy. Nick Boytemade. Chances on.
Hadi.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Now, what can Rockets do from this position? And nicely over the top. Piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Trying to pick out a teammate. Had to put in a clean tackle. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw in it'll be. Now he must favour the cross. Müller. Piece of goalkeeping there. El Shaarawy. Spinazzola. Space for the Rockets in the wide position. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Nick Boytemade. Now possibilities in the centre. On the ground to push that away from danger. Müller.
İlk yarı bitti. Arkadaşlar 1-0 gerideyiz.
The second half underway. United with the advantage, but no room for complacency. To Müller. Del Piero. It's with Vinicius Junior. Options in the middle. Struggling to get it away. I think the threat has been averted. Saw the situation developing. Barella. Barella. And the Rockets have possession again. So half an hour remaining. Ezzy. And the attack continues with Müller dropping it forward.
Eze. 1-1 yaptık. Asker selamında çaktık.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Now options are plenty. They took care of the situation defensively. Alessandro Del Piero. Now El Shaarawy. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Leonardo Spinazzola. Possibilities inside the box. El Shaarawy must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it.
Dışarı vurdu. Güzel.
Still level.
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Van de Ven. Ezzy. On the scent of a winner late in this game. Some anticipation. And the shot. They're forced ahead. And it might be the goal that gets them victory.
Keza 2-1 yaptık.
What a dramatic moment near the end. And that might well be the decider. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? But really sticking to their task defensively. Will he play it in? Cross landing guile with accuracy. And this might not be the ideal situation for them.
Ah. Direkten döndü. Kafayı atamadık. 2-1 kazanmış olduk. Bir bakalım görevlere. Kaçıncı galibiyet? İtalya'ya. Yaptık mı? Görevlerde bir şey var. Birinci maçı yapmışız. Onun ödülünü alalım. FUTTIES 2 kupası. Bir galibiyete daha ihtiyacımız var. 5 gol daha yapacağız. Voley'e bir gol daha atacağız. Hadi bakalım. Alman oyuncuya tabi voley'e.
This is the scene here in Leverkusen ahead of this match. We're at the Bay Arena. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner
Bu
here on
form
the gantry
aldı
is
yine
the
çıkarmış.
former
Vay.
West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the max chemistry mode coming up for you. How's it going to go?
Sağdan gelelim. Sol bekleri kötü.
Everything is set up for a great game here. We have two teams at the peak of form and fitness.
The starting lineup for Rockets. Canlı gets in on goal.
1-0. Çıktı mı? Çıktı. Tamam. Güzel. Bir galibiyet daha aldık. Şöyle geri diyelim. Aleykümselam. Hoş geldiniz. Yedi maç kazan. Ha, şu paketi aldık. 10 çarpı 85. Paketi aldık. Güzel. İyidir kardeşim, size sormalı. Paketi de alalım. Başka FUTTIES 2 kupası görevlerden İtalya'yı yaptık. Sırada Almanya var. 7 tane Alman oyuncu koyacağız. Ve İtalyan'la 2 tane kafa vuruşu ya gol yap. Bunu nasıl yapacağız? 2 tane 7 tane Alman koyalım. 7 tane Alman koyalım. Bir tane İtalyan. İtalyanlarla kafa vuruşu yapacağız. Bakalım dur. 7 tane Alman koyalım. İngiltere'nin 9 numarası. Şöyle FUTTIES 2 kadrosuna girelim. İlk 11'i düzenleyelim. 7 tane Alman koyacağız. Savunma hattı kalsın. Şuraya sağ beke bir Alman. Sağ beke bir Alman. Kimmi var. 94'lük koyabileceğimiz. Kimmi'yi koyabiliriz ya da Minge'yi koyabiliriz. Minge'yi koyalım. Sağ bekte oynayabiliyormuş. 96 Minge. Güzel. Minge'yi koyalım. Şuraya bir tane Alman MDO. Kimmi'yi koyabiliriz. Mateus. Beckenbauer'in şu kartı var. Mateus'un 92'lik, 90'lık, 94'lük kartları var. Şu kartını koyabiliriz Mateus'un. Ama şunu koyalım. Diğerini de şuraya da Mateus'u koyalım. Spinazzola yerine Mateus'u koyalım. 2, 3, 4 tane Alman oldu. Sağ kanada da bir Alman. Adeyemi var. Gnabry var. Riken var. Adeyemi'yi koyalım. Adeyemi'yi koyalım. Sol beke. Sol beke kim var Alman olarak? Gosens. Koyacağım Simon. Şu kartını koyacağım. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6 oldu. Bir tane daha koymamız lazım. California'yı çıkartacağız. Şöyle. Buraya da. Bunu koyalım. Kaleci de var aslında. Berger'i de deneyebiliriz. Yerine. Şu Hummels. Bir dakika, Hummels deneyebiliriz. Şuraya da Hummels alalım. Kaç tane oluyor? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tane Alman oldu. Tamam, çok güzel. 8 tane Alman oldu. Kaliforniya'yı koysak şuraya olur. Tamam, İtalyan. Yedek. Şöyle Riken'i de koyalım şuraya. Bu da var Alman. Bu da iyi kafa atar aslında. Tamam. Bunu koyduk mu yedeğe fazla mı oluyoruz? Evet, rating 92'ye çıkıyor. Tamam. Şöyle yapacak. Bunun yerine bunu koysak. Bu sefer İtalyanla kafa vuruşu yapamayacağız ama. Neyse, İtalyanlarla sonra bakarız. Bir Almanlarla oynayalım. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tane oldu değil mi? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tane Alman oldu. Bu burada oynayamıyor. Şöyle yapalım o zaman. Tamam. Şöyle oynayalım. Tamam. Şöyle oynayalım, hadi bakalım. Deneyelim bakalım. Yeni kadromuzla ilerleyelim. Evet arkadaşlar, maçımıza çıkıyoruz.
Tonight we find ourselves in northwest Germany, in Leverkusen, on the banks of the Rhine, not too far from Cologne.
Bu fonu koymuş. İtalyanlarla oynuyor o da.
And on the menu is max chemistry mode action. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, this should be a good game because both managers have talked openly about how they're prepared for this one. There's been a real sense of togetherness in both camps.
Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Gianluigi Buffon stands between the posts. Carles Puyol plays with Inigo Martinez in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack, in this case, in a big two-man offense. Matteo Retegui. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, acres of space for rockets out wide. An effective ball. It didn't happen for them in attack. Oh, good run this. Well, what can he do with it? Thwarted there, following the cross. That's not a bad ball. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Well, did well to win the ball back. Chiesa. Di Lorenzo. Can he finish? So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Ezzy. And Mateus has it. Jamal Musiala. Mickey van de Ven. Interception to snuff out the danger. Ciro Immobile. Teammates available. Di Lorenzo. Moving cross. Stuck in the post. absolutely nothing. Now could they make something happen? See players waiting in the middle. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. And the short option preferred. Making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Sarah Debritz. Caroline Simon. Adeyemi.
ADM sabit ADM.
And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Hadi bakalım ya.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And there the move ends for now. Counter-attacking very much an option. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Federico Chiesa. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? How about the cross? Struggling to get it away. Barella. A really top-notch piece of defending. Can he find the right pass? Very quick thinking there. Crosses on. Danger now. Thomas Müller. Beautiful pass. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Good looking ball. To the penalty area, and the header off target, but resolute defence. Debritz. Eberechi Ezi on the ball. Thomas Müller. Adeyemi. Left into the box. It's the Rockets' turn now. Jamal Musiala. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Just as it was looking promising.
Aha.
Only took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw in to come. He has teammates around him. Let's go finish it.
Attılar. Kaybettik Almanlarla.
that's the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray and enjoying.
Karşıda da Almanlar var. Forvet'e koymuş Hümmensi. İtalyanlar.
It's the Pirates versus the Rockets.
Well, thanks, Derek. It seems as though both managers are really happy going into this game. We've got two fit and hungry teams here. It should be a great game.
Clear foul play. As a result, a free kick forthcoming. Really good interception. The starting lineup for Rockets.
Well, it's a fairly standard 4-4-2, which you don't see that often, but it does have its strength, particularly with the front two they've got playing today. They're both good players.
Good play indeed. It just still on. Rashford. Soares. Good defending to stop a decent looking attack. He's blocked it.
Çok güzel Van der Ven. Ah,
Field to Fernando Torres. And he crosses it. And it's a penalty. The referee calls to the spot. And it's going from bad to worse. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
bravo Buffon.
A time for cool heads. Caroline Simon. Adeyemi. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Da Costa. Tonali with it. That's a good pass.
Bravo Buffon.
Right with the goal. Musiala. Plenty of support here. The referee is ready to flag offside. Good tackle. Chance to play it in. And Beckham averting the danger. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Score! So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match.
Şunu alacağım ya. Şunu da deneyeceğiz bakalım.
Second half underway. Rockets trailing. Will they come up with the right response here? Moving ball. Moves it into the net. The equaliser. Superb entertainment. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Could be dangerous. Can he keep his composure? Oh, superb save. Little point to Madden. fantastic effort. It's gone out for a throw-in. An attack full of promise. Determined defending. Adeyemi. Mateus. It's a good-looking pass. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Could be threatening. Counter-attacking chance. A good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. Promising pass. Comes to nothing in the end. And options in the centre. Can they forge ahead?
1-1.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans
Hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar.
take the lead here.
Lan yine aynı şekilde gol yemeyelim ya. Kornerden boşta kalan topta. Ah ah ah.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Fernando Torres. Still on the lookout for the goal.
Dışarıda.
Goal on the volley. Could have gone in.
Well, that's a big chance. Yes, it's on the volley. I think he could score there.
Pressure applied. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. 5 minutes left. Ezzy. Jamal Musiala. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over. And
1-1 bitti. Oh, yedeklerde oyuncu yok. Oyuncular gitti.
So away they go again. The first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Answer to the question, and that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Ah.
And he snuffed out any sign of danger. And he's fired over the corner. Struggling to get it away. This might be ideal for the counter. Oh, great vision. Could be right at ball. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Crossing possibilities.
Ah
The first
bitti.
period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here.
Defansım var ya ölmüş.
Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period.
Top çevirmemiz lazım.
Ezzy. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. intercept. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Oh, he looks threatening.
Ah.
Still locked together. And a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference.
Sol ayaklı bu var.
Sending it in. Corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Could be dangerous. Oh, great defending. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Quick thinking defensively.
Hadi be.
Potential to go the distance.
Son anda ayak koydu ya. Penaltılar. Artık yapacak bir şey yok penaltılarda da.
And now it is all about the penalty shootout.
Hadi. Doğru köşeyi bildim. Erken zıpladık.
Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. And straight down the middle. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. Job done from the spot. He had to score.
Ulan ya.
Can he keep his cool? And he scores.
Hadi bir tane kurtarmam lazım.
And confidently converted. Almost intolerable pressure. And slotted home right into the bottom corner. Excellent penalty. A goal here to finish it. And
Ah. Yenildik penaltılarla. Yapacak bir şey yok. Almanlarla galip gelemedik. Şuraya Kaliforniya alayım bari. Arada kafa vuruşu yapabiliriz.
well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry
Alman
midfield player,
kadrosu.
Stuart Robson.
Kanatları İngiliz yapmış. Şey hiç gol atma. İngiliz'in 9 gol görevi var.
Well, Derek, this should be a good game because both managers have talked openly about how they're prepared for this one. There's been a good sense of togetherness in both camps.
And here's the starting 11 for the Dragons. Nadine Angerer is the goalkeeper. William Saliba starts with Mats Hummels in central defence. Marco Reus plays alongside Dominic Koa in central midfield. And it's 2 strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. That's a goal. It's going in. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, good luck to the 2 midfield players, I would say, because in this system they have to do a lot of work and at times will be overrun. But if the wingers play well, it should be a very interesting match.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. especially spectacular.
He just got the technique all wrong. A wasted chance, really.
Freigang. Marco Reus. Jaden Bogle. Barnes now. Good through ball. And it's intercepted. Textbook defending inside the box. Musiala. They might be able to get in now.
Adeyemi. Adeyemi de SPC'den yapmıştık. Bayağı SPC'li kartımız var yani, çok yaptık. Çok da kullanmadık yani.
The Dragons get the ball moving again. A quick response is required after this setback.
Kırmızı. Evet, kırmızı verdi. Çıkacak herhalde. Tamam, çok iyi. Almanlarla galibiyeti elde ettik. Birinci galibiyeti elde ettik Almanlarla. Şimdi ikinci galibiyet.
Welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the max chemistry mode. It's the Ducks versus the Rockets.
Oh, Derek, if we can believe the managers, everything is set up for a great game here. We have two teams at the peak of form and fitness.
The cross is on. Against the post, but back in play. Danger here as he runs at them. Shot attempts it. And here's how the Ducks will line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Vitor Pereira starts alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. They also need to get at least two midfield players to open runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Van de Ven. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Putting in the challenge of giving it everything. Players waiting in the centre. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Still not clear. And in the end, no damage done. Well, this looks promising from the Ducks' point of view. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Played into the centre. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one.
Eze.
And the Ducks get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with a quick response now? Federico Chiesa. High pressing at its best. Van de Ven. Matthäus. of the opposition here. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Promising looking ball. What's it going to be? Somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And over it comes. Can you believe what we just seen? I think we're going to be...
Almanla vale görevi de bitti. Bu arada Hümmels'e güzel bir gol attık.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill.
Golün tekrarını izleyemedik. Bastı adam.
Half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this one. Into the second half then, and the Rockets with the lead here. That's the challenge that was required. El Shaarawy. And it's with Eusebio. Teammates in the middle. They didn't trouble the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a straightforward chance, you've got to say. Mateus. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. And the Ducks moving the ball forward with purpose. It's a useful cross. And stopping the danger. Chiesa. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Always the chance they could get caught out on the break here. How about the cross? For more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Well, there's some real concern looks from the bench, I have to tell you, because he's landed right on top of his elbow, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Chiesa. Chance to play it here. And over the byline. Goal kick coming up.
Oldu mu? Olmadı. Tam böyle oynuyor.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Twenty minutes remaining. Musiala. Decent position. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Over the byline, goal kick. Sandro Tonali. possession. Oh, good vision.
Well, he had to make that save, otherwise it was game over. Really good piece of goalkeeping.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Really clever pressing. Oh, great block. They might very well be making excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. The cross goes in. Danger averted. Showing good defensive judgment. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. Incredible scenes. Jamal Musiala. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over. And 2 15-minute periods.
Uzatmaya gitti maç. Son anlarda yedik golü ya.
So away they go again. First period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Musiala. Across into the middle. And no nonsense defensive clearance. Musiala. What can he do with it now? Will he play it in? To Fosse in various lines. Crossing it up and have had to intercept. The first period of extra time is over.
İlk yarı bitti. Normal gol atmaya çalışayım ya.
Well, underway again. The second period of extra time. Who's going to prevail here? Still level here, but the pressure escalating. He passes it. Well, this corner could be pivotal. It might represent the last chance to get in front in the dying moments. Let's see about the delivery. Time as well for the header. Too much elevation. Eusebio. Certainly thinking about a winning. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. Well-timed tackle. Could be threatening.
Hadi be.
An almost intuitive piece of finishing. The Rockets could get in behind the defence. Only just 1 minute of time added for stoppages here.
O faul yok mu orada ya? Yine yedik ya uzatmalarda. Son dakikalarda beraberliği yakaladım. Şeye bakayım, görevlere bakayım. İtalyan forvet oynatalım. Görevlere bakalım. Tamam. Gosse golü. Tamam. 2 gol de İngiltere'ye atacağız. Materazzi büyüsü kaldı. Onun için de İtalyan forvet oynatacağız bakalım. Dur bakalım, onu da ayarlarız. Şimdi Münler'in yerine California'yı alalım. Tamam, California'yı aldık Münler'in yerine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tane oluyor o zaman. 3, 6, 7 tane, tamam. 7 tane, tamam, Eze kalsın.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Watson. We've got action from the last.
Hayda, başlar başlamaz gol yedik.
There is a living, breathing example of positional sense and beating a marker. It's a waiting pass, but no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Hector Chavez, not work out. And deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Oh, that's a really good run.
Ya arkadaş.
The referee, and this is seriously getting away from him. And into the boot he goes too.
Well, once he gave the penalty, he was always going to give him a yellow card.
To extend their lead here. The keeper going in the right direction.
Kurtardık.
Sending it. Throw-ins given. The cross is on. Over placement, but not the desired result. Caroline Simon. Karim Adeyemi. And the shot. That's on that one. And you don't want to lose possession there. A tremendous block. Well, didn't miss by very much, and never easy to strike it on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal. At least it should hit the target.
Hummels putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Rather congested in the middle of the park. Now, who can she play it to? That's a good ball. Must be! She gets it just then amid impending danger. And the attack looks promising, but timely defending when it mattered. Musiala. Well, they have the ball once more. And playing it through. And the cross goes in. Oh, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Kessler.
1-0 gerideyiz hadi.
So the ball is rolling again. Let's find out if the Rockets can turn this match on its head. Jamal Musiala. The Rockets finding space on the flank. It's a nice looking ball. Big chance to get them on target.
1-1. Güzel.
Time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. I'll say this looks promising. Barnes. Will he shoot? Barnes also. Just like that, they're playing it right. Izzy. Successfully cut in. That's a good pass. The challenge halts them in their tracks. Could be a chance to break here. Well, they have the advantage. Good reporting. It might be. Central pass did its job. Excellent defending. And it's a quality pass. But they're not being allowed to continue. It's offside.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the pass, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Barnes. Nicely saved. Lothar Matthäus. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, but turning it out in the nick of time. Or do they have a goal in the future? They're giving it a go.
Eyvallah.
Could be a throw in. Able to close down the shot. That corner could represent the last chance to equalise. Who's going to get on the end of it? That's away completely. Could be dangerous. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And the counter looks on here, options available. If they can score again from this corner.
Kaybettik herhalde. Bitti maç.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is max chemistry action. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, this should be a good game because both managers have talked openly about how they're prepared for this one. There's been a real sense of togetherness in both camps.
Musiala.
California.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Varela. Could cross it in here. And an effective clearance. Karim Adeyemi distributing it well. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble there. Into the advanced position. And a useful cross.
Vay, nasıl vurdu kafayı.
His teammates around him. Giving the ball. Jamal Musiala. Mickey van de Ven. And Mateus has it. Good ball over the top. Chance here. Maybe disappointed that he spilled that one. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. The cross is on. The cross didn't beat the first man. Pressure applied. Skipping away. And a fine tackle.
Penaltı verdiler yine ya.
Chance to even things up here. So business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. That's eye-catching wide play. Now, must take the lead here. The goalkeeper had it all the way. Foul it is then. Musiala really committed himself to the tackle and a throw in now. Players waiting in the centre. They didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
İlk yarı bitti.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, managing to beat it. And restoring to safety. Teammates available. Single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Jamal Musiala. Possession one. Really good build-up, but no end product. have to go then. Now, what can Rockets do from this position? Into the area here. The cross comes to nothing in the end. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Jose-san. What a cross work out for them. And they can't quite take advantage in the end.
California kafayı attı. Alsaydık daha iyi olurdu ama.
Simon. Rockets pushing forward with options available. Chance to play it in. And a confident clearance. Given acres of space to attack here. Delivery. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball.
Çok güzel. Bitti, 2-1 kazanıyoruz. İkinci galibiyet oldu. Beşiktaşlı geldi.
My name is Derek Ray. Sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the match chemistry mode coming up for you. It's football friends versus the Rockets.
Well, Derek, this should be a good game because both managers have talked openly about how they prepare for this one. There's been a real sense of togetherness in both camps.
Here's the starting 11 for football friends. Marc-André ter Stegen in goal. Theo Hernandez starts with Lilian Thuram in the fullback positions. Joshua Kimmich plays alongside Lothar Matthäus in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Canada. The starting lineup for Rockets.
Well, I think
Fazla bastık kaleye.
all over the pitch, particularly in the wide areas. It should be a great watch.
Gerd Müller. He has teammates around him. Müller. Just the challenge that was required. Ezzy. Debritz. Ezzy. Musiala. The Rockets untidy on the ball. Marquisio. That's him off with that important block. The Rockets regaining possession. Throw-ins given. Lothar Matthäus. Musiala.
Bitti ilk yarı.
It is the first half story.
0-0.
And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Jamal Musiala. Good tackle. And playing it through. Chance to cross. Marquisio. It's defending of the highest order. Adeyemi. And a promising move from the Rockets. And it's a superb save. Yes. Trying to keep the opposition at bay. And a strong tackle. Marquisio. Marquisio! Well, actually pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end.
Well, that's not great, is it? There's been a real lack of quality in the game. The passing's been too safe, and there hasn't been enough movement from the front players. The rest of them for a false spectacle.
That's all well through to the keeper. The attack just fizzling out in the end. Gerd Müller. Naomi Fenner. The timing was perfect. Ball one. Ezzy. He's made a really important challenge. Fenner. Well, using the space really well. Now from the push-up. Magnificent challenge to win it back. 10 minutes remaining here. Space for the Rockets in the right position. Crossing possibilities. And defending as a unit. Inside the last 5 minutes, and 0-0 is still the situation. Naomi Fenner. And on to Luna. Matthäus. And they push ahead in the closing stages.
Ah,
At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Matthäus. Late in the game here.
hadi ya, bitti.
Got to do. And the home fans are going to be happy about
Kaybettik. Haydi bir maç daha atalım.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome.